Truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny Oracle Park in San Francisco. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Rockies played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Logan Webb starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He will lead this one off today.
Number 1.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 264 is average entering play. 6 home runs and 11 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A runner at second, nobody out. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Trevor Story steps in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground to third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
The 0-1 pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. And now 3 consecutive hits here in the top of inning number 1, and these hometown fans are starting to wonder what's happening out there. Into the box now, Jonathan Daza, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Crone, the runner at third. Blackman at second with one away. And he falls behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
From the belt, the pitch. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Second and third, 2 away. In there, 1-1. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. One and one. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Slater's in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Rockies 2 and the Giants nothing. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
And now here is Tommy La Stella. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. These Rockies guys have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently. Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And he got him.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Later.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater.
That's a ball.
And that misses ball 1. Slater,
Ball 1, no strike.
cleverly has the nickname AC. He was an 8th round selection during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. The 2-0.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So now to the plate, Donovan Solano. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple.
Batting fourth.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He'll check in here at 277. 3 homers and 14 driven in. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Ready with the 0-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Elias Diaz the next to hit. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead. That's how you bury someone.
Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Now the 1-0.
Well, that's
and they're off to a good start today, obviously, having already jumped out to the early lead.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Skied down the left field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, German Marquez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
In now, Garrett Hampson. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He doubled to open up the ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
To the plate now, Ryan McMahon. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Marquez over at second. Hampson at first. 2 out in the inning. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Count is 1-2 now. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 11 for him on the season. And the Rockies are opening things up now. It's a 5-0 ball game.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. And he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a ball lined over the head of Crawford into left center. A base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. A ball and no strikes. He singled in his first AB. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High chopper towards first. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Rockies 5 and the Giants nothing. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Previous history with German Marquez. 7 hits in 15 at-bats.
Dickerson.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1 home.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Chopped weakly to the left. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 7. Not shortstop. Brandon.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. First pitch on the way. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Hampson gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Thank you, Heidi. And now in the box, Jonathan Daza looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Dickerson's on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Fuentes.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box. And now the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Line drive to left. Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Elias Diaz.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Kurt Casale.
The catcher, Kurt Casale.
First delivery to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Logan Webb. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. A ball that's tarrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Giants down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Herman Marquez. He collected a base hit his first time up. Here's the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
No strike.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Hit in the air out toward left. Heading after it is Dickerson. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
So next to bat will be Garrett Hampson, singled in his last at bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. This one for Crawford is short. Reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater.
The center fielder, Austin Slater.
Now here's the first offering. For the current campaign, Slater has a .280 batting average. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
At the plate now, Donovan Solano. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Matt Wisler will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 37, Matt Wisler.
Now to the is Trevor Story. Past battles with Matt Whistler, he's got a batting average of .444. He also has 1 home run. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Now the first pitch. C.J. Cron comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Crawford is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for Colorado, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Ready now is Charlie Blackmon. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Comes set, and the 0-1. This is popped up. Solano has got it, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So stepping in is Alex Dickerson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
The windup and the 0-1. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Here's another 1-2. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck.
He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Next to stand in is Brandon Belt. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Belt, a native Texan. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you,
The batter,
he could
number
rack up
35.
quite a few more before he's done.
Shortstop,
Still a lot
Brandon
of game left in this one.
Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
2-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 2-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Fuentes is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jonathan Daza.
Jonathan Daza.
First delivery to him, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hit on the ground out to short, and that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. On a swing and a miss, and that wasn't exactly the most convincing at-bat of the afternoon as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Elias Diaz. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Runners off for second. Strike taken to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
So now to the plate, German Marquez, as he'll square to try and move that runner over, but misses for the first strike. Diaz stands at first with 1 out. And this is going to get foul, so now Bud Black has something to think about here with 2 strikes. Now the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, number 1.
Into the box, Garrett Hampson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Rockies 6 and the Giants 0. Now it'll be Kirk Casale to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Buster Posey will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Buster Posey.
First delivery to him. 268 the average for him coming in. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Tommy LaStella, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
A 1 pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 13, Austin Slater.
Next, it'll be Austin Slater. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time.
That's a ball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Next to dig in, Donovan Solano. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Fuentes is there, and the side is retired. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's the Rockies 6 and the Giants 1. John Brebbia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, John Brebbia.
7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 25, C.J. Cron.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, C.J. Cron. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Charlie Blackmon is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Crone leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here comes the 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. One left for Colorado. They lead it 6-1.
7th inning stretch.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First offering on its way.
Hey!
This guy's throwing a gem.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. On its way is pitch number 75. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and
Now
it's a good one. Puts a good
fielder,
swing on this thing,
Allen.
and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can
Dickerson.
build on it here.
In now, Alex Dickerson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 1-0. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
At the plate now is Brandon Belt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on the way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Blackmon going back to the track. Yastrzemski isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is cut to 4 now.
All I know is a lot of comebacks were started with less. He ropes a triple, driving in a run, and cutting the deficit to 4. A base hit here, and it'll be down to 3.
Comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th, as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Jordan Sheffield takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Jordan Sheffield.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery. This is flared out towards second. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
So next to hit is Kurt Casale. He went deep last time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Wilmer Flores will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 41, Wilmer Flores.
First pitch on its way, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. This ball will be chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. got him swinging, and that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rockies are out in front, 6-3. Reyes Maranta has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Reyes Maranta.